am suddenly very distressed that it's not telling me it's broadcasting.
It is.
You are.
Oh, it is? Why does it tell me lies? Why does it tell me lies? Well, first of all, thank you guys for noticing. Hey, everybody, good evening, and welcome to Wednesday Night Warfare. I didn't think we were broadcasting, so I'm a little bit behind the curve. And so it is great to see all of you there. Now I'm just going to do the one. Nice! Nice job, Red.
It is.
You are.
Oh, it is? Why does it tell me lies? Why does it tell me lies? So, first, there we go. Gotta turn that down. And now I'm going to do this, and I'm going to send out a tweet, and we're going to get started. So tonight, we are not quite ready to start our two big projects. We just finished up Leipzig last Saturday. Congratulations one more time to the French team, because they took the defeat so well. And let's see here.
I really thought Ron could pull it off. I really did.
Did you believe in him? Did you have faith in Ron? More
And I'm not a French player.
Sure, right, yeah.
So
Jim, if
I
we were
had faith.
really good at this, we'd switch sides. Have the team switch sides and try it from the other way.
Yeah, just do another 30-hour game. That's what we should do. Oh, good Lord. But that's what everybody
You're
wants.
young. You can handle it.
I don't know about that. But no, we're starting off on two big new projects. One is the one I'm calling the Quatre Bras project, which I'll have a lot more about to say a lot more about very, very shortly. But we're also starting a very big 1809 Blücher campaign, which is very, very exciting, using the Scharnhorst rules. And we'll have some more stuff about that. So that's going to take up a lot of our Wednesdays and Saturdays, because there's should be a good lot of cross-pollination between those two projects, I think, and I'm very excited to get into it. But I had this sitting around, and I love Sharp Practice too, and I don't think I'm going to be playing a lot of it online for a little while, so I really, really wanted to come in here and take one more crack at it before it went away for a while, before it took a nap. Not that we're ever going to abandon it. But I am being, oh my gosh, the crowd shows up. Dalinor, it's good to see you. Beat Cafe has Ian, it's the crew. David, wow. Hey, David Waxtel, good to see you, man. Good to see you, my friend. It is, yes, I would appreciate at all times if I were referred to as Mr. Grognard of the Year. That's what I would like. I don't know what to say about that, other than the fact that I remain grateful. But I'm a bad host. I may be Grognard of the Year, but I'm a very bad host because we have a new guest. We have a new player, new shooter. Welcome to the table, D-Day 1944 goes by D-Day. How are you tonight?
Very good, thank you.
Awesome, glad to have you. So we have a scenario here. This is from the Too Fat Lardy Swamp Fox scenario book. We've already played the first one. And refresh me, gentlemen. I believe the British won that one?
Yeah,
Jeff,
just
right?
barely.
Just barely.
Yeah,
That's right. That was you and Red had at it.
Yeah.
It was a good fight, and you both did very, very well. This one's a little different. This one is I'll get to the story. Why not? Because it'll help you decide which way you want to go. I know there's a little ambivalence as to which side you're going to take. Once again, it's a historical scenario. The skirmish at Kingstree, 27th August, 1780. In an attempt to subdue the rebel forces still resisting the crown in the south, Cornwallis dispatched a column of the 63rd Regiment of Foot under Major Wemyss. Wemyss? W-E-M-Y-S-S. You tell me. To move to the Williamsburg area and root out sedition. Always a good thing. However, the men of the 63rd were unused to the heat, and malaria was rife, slowing down the column and leading to the inevitable stragglers. Attempting to harass the British, Major John James, one of Marion's most trusted lieutenants, attacked the stragglers. This table is relatively flat. Much of it is covered, as you can see, in swamp. This is the swamp is broken ground with visibility the same as orchard, so you can't see all the way across it. The light woodland is orchard for all purposes. The stream is fordable at all points, but it counts as a major or wide obstacle. The rebellious colonists win the game if they can prevent the crown forces from crossing the table, with a bonus if they capture a crown leader. The crown forces win the game by exiting at least half of their forces from the table. Any other result is a draw. Any crown units contacting the rebel deployment point is immediately captured. Don't run into that. That's a bad thing. So again, we were talking about this before. Let's take a look at the rebel forces. Who is it that's going to be showing up for the forces of America? There they are. We have Major John James. He's a status 3 leader with Captain Curtin Pincher, status 1. He has 3 groups of time-served militia. They can be mounted or not from the Kingstree Regiment. They have Captain Delfont Crane with 2 groups of militia, and Elijah Tupper, 1 group of rebel militia skirmishers. The player must choose whether Major James's militia begins the game mounted or dismounted. The rebels have their primary deployment point on the eastern right-hand part of the table, but they also have a movable secondary point which must begin the game within 24 inches of the primary point. Any troops may use either. All rebels have Hearth and Home, reducing their step-out rating by 1. The Crown, on the other hand, I was delighted to see this name. Where's those Crown forces? There they are. The Crown forces, on the other hand, are led by Captain Holbein, along with Lieutenant Parsons, 3 groups of the 63rd Foot. We have Captain Samuel Bryan, status 2, 2 groups of 10 Loyalist Militia, North Carolina Volunteers, and Major John Harrison, 1 group of 6 Militia Skirmishers, South Carolina Rangers. The British have 1 primarily deployment point, which is on the road at the ford, but this is not a deployment point. It counts as a lost primary deployment point if captured by the rebels. It is removed from the table when moved across by any British unit. So you pull it out, you no longer have to worry about it. The Crown force begins fully deployed in column. For each group, we're going to roll a d6. This is the number of inches they have advanced from the eastern table edge. We're going to roll that number of d6. We're going to roll that number of d6 and place that group that far down the road. Okay? If any group is within 6 inches of the rebel deployment point, we have to roll again. Place each group on the road and then place the leaders on the table as you wish. The British are suffering from malaria. To represent this, they cannot move at the double. Also, when using that 2d6 for movement, if you ever roll doubles, they only move half. And the step-out figure for any British is increased by 1. The North Carolina Volunteers are not comfortable being this far from home. They are dispirited and with a tendency to loot. All right, so obviously the British are not in the most exciting of circumstances. It must be conceded. Anybody have a preference as to side yet, having heard that? Anyone?
I'll take the British.
All right, you're on British team. DDA or OJ, any preference?
No, I do.
All right.
I mean, if somebody else wants the British, they can have it.
You're just stepping up to do something. All right, DDA, why don't you grab, since you've got the good experience, why don't you grab the Americans?
All right.
Oh, Jeff, you changed your pick. Very nice. What you got there?
Those are Bavarians.
I was going to say
54 millimeter plastic.
Nice. Those are. Did you paint those?
Yes.
Very nicely done. What are they based for?
They're based for black powder, but I kind of based them also for warfare in the age of Napoleon.
Got it. Very nice.
And they also work for volley and bayonet.
Well, there you go. So yeah, I imagine they would. So, Dita, since you're going over there, so, gosh, so who's got the most? Why don't we have, trying to see, do we have 4 commands both ways? I just want to make sure. I think that's right. I want to make sure that there's a reasonably, got 2, Pincher, yeah, that's 4, both ways. All right, in that case, OJ, why don't you join D-Day over here?
Okay.
And since D-Day is the head guy under John James, you want to come in with the Kingstree Regiment mounted or dismounted? That's a D-Day question.
Yep.
Let's bring them mounted.
All right, mounted they shall be. We'll get them set up in just a second. And then OJ, why don't you take the 2 parts of Kingstree and the skirmishers. That makes the most sense. Actually, OJ, why don't you take the full Kingstree regiment, and then we'll leave the skirmishers to D-Day. So I'll give I'll give those 2 fellows. So that means you're going to get.
I got these guys.
Yeah, that's them right there. Exactly.
Okay. Yep.
All right. I think we all understand that situation then. Cool. Now we have to do the little magical deployment thing we talked about. And as was said, the Crown forces begin this game fully deployed on the table. For each group, we're going to roll a d6. This is how many d6 inches they're going to advance from that eastern table edge, how far away they've been able to get. D-Day, who do you want to come on first?
I'm not sure.
You're going to have to... You've got, 1, 2, 3 groups and this 4th group. And then OJ's got 3 groups as well. Or sorry, these 2 groups as well.
I got
back
2
there.
groups.
Yeah, he's got 2 groups back there.
So we should get the cab on right away then.
All right, so let's take this first group. If you would roll 1d6, please. Let's find out how far...
I thought that was the British. I thought it was the British that
Oh,
were
that's right. I'm
rolling.
looking at the Americans.
their-
I'm an idiot. You're absolutely right. Jeff, if you would please then, who do you want to bring on first?
I gotta look here.
And you do have to come on in
Okay.
columns, so they're all set up as you would need them.
All right, let's put the North Carolina loyalist on first.
All right, 1d... Well, and like I say, we got to do them in groups. So that one's
Yep.
first. On they come. 1d6.
And just 1d6.
Yeah, this tells you how many d6 you're going to roll. So you're going to roll 6d6. Holy cow.
Oh,
That's
I roll 6d6.
Now you roll 6d6 to find out how far on they come.
Oh, okay. Holy cow!
25 inches. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah. This is just one group.
Yep. You are straggling. That's 12 and a half to there. That's 21.2. So you're about right there.
Where?
Where I'm pointing.
Okay.
I'll keep it
Let me
coming.
go grab these guys. Grab these guys. Oops. Hang on. There we go. Okay.
There you go. Back them up a little bit. And again, they got to be... They're marching in column down the road, so they're going to,
Yeah, so we have to spin each one of them.
No. Well, you could do that too, sure. Yeah, that would work. That actually counts as that actually can count as a column too.
All right, well then we'll just leave
But
them like that.
you just gotta do that thing.
Oh, okay.
Because they're marching. All right. Next group. How far are they along?
All right.
That's a 1d6.
So I roll 1d6 and then roll
That
whatever
many
the number-
d6.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's 3.
3.
So as you can see, you're going to be a little scattered.
Yeah. That was kind of what intrigued me here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
9 inches.
9 inches.
There you go. That happens.
Still not getting it right.
With this road, I got
Spinning thing is.
side. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna figure that out. There's a magic to it. All right. Next group.
All right, we'll put the 63rd in.
Oh, okay, very good.
1d6
Mm-hmm.
and 3d6.
Ooh, so you probably want to put them in front or in back. I don't mind either.
Is that 9 inches there
Yeah,
too?
that's the same guy. Isn't it?
Probably put them in front.
All right, that's up to you. Yeah, it's 3 groups though. You have to break them up.
Yep.
Yeah, I've discovered the best way of dealing with this road is like that. Just put them off to the side, just a little bit. There you go. Next group, where do they go? 1d6.
They're gonna go and.
You got to roll for them. Each group is different.
Oh, you have to roll for each one. That's right. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No worries.
All right. And 1.
You're
Yep,
rolling
one
one
die.
die.
Well, they're going 6 inches. That's not bad.
Yeah, no.
I can live with that.
Right there. Little back. Yeah, that's their back. You should got to back them up a bit. Keep going. There you go. Very nice. One more group.
And
3.
3.
Hey, Jim.
Yes, sir.
Ian Jackson says you're
10,
measuring from the
11.
American side.
What's this?
He says you're measuring from the American side.
I'm supposed to. Remember, they're
Okay.
running this way.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
you're
No, I
chasing
just-
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. The British would love to get to here because if they pick that up, it solves them from being able to, from the reps from being able to get free points. Yeah, you're gonna have to stick them out ahead of them.
Okay, not a problem.
Mm-hmm. And then you've got the South Carolina Rangers, last group. Ooh, they're going to be a ways out.
6.
Kind of where you'd want
Yes, they're-
Rangers to be.
Yeah, there you go. Holy cow. I'm not
21.
gonna complain about that either. There's 10,
There's 12.
17, 19,
21.
21.
Let's call it right there. There. Seems like you're missing one. Oh no, there they are. You just put their leader with them. Got it. Now you get the interesting decision. You got to put your leader with them. You got to put your leaders with them. Obviously, this guy is going to go with his boys, but you've got a jumble here. So you've got to choose. For example, where do the commanders of the 63rd Foot go, and where do the commanders of the Loyalist Militia go? So you got to pick that.
Yeah, that's going to be the real question. All right.
David Pumphouse, it's good to see you. Yes, I did.
I think that's gonna.
Yes, Ian Jackson is here to bury any dead leaders. We know that to be so.
You do the hard work, Ian.
You
We
should.
appreciate it.
We appreciate the spade work. By the way, hi Volker.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm well.
Playing robots?
Yes.
Cool.
Whoa, boss.
Hi, Velker.
Mike says hi.
Hello.
Oop. Did I gain somebody or lose somebody?
That was on the voice chat side.
And what
We're all-
what do you want? Mister? Shouldn't you be plumbing?
So he joins us and then doesn't talk.
Yeah, he joins us and doesn't talk. This is how you get
Sorry about that. I just wanted to come in and say good luck, Jeff, and thank you for the nice words.
Hey, listen, I was the one. I really thought you could pull it off on that last day. If there was anybody that could do it, you were going to be the one that could do it.
There you go.
I tried.
Hey, and you haven't signed up for the Blucher thing yet.
Yeah, I'll go sign it up. I've been busy this week, and
Yeah, it takes so long.
I gotta go
to sign-
take a COVID test tomorrow because I got exposed this week. That's why I'm not in school.
No. Okay. Well, I know it's going to be fine. Knocking wood. All right.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. But yeah, go
All right,
sign
get
up
back
for...
to your game. I'm sorry.
Don't be. Well, glad to have you. Good to see you, man.
All right,
Ron.
later, guys.
I like the fact that people have walk-on privileges in this broadcast. That's nice. I like that. I feel more like Johnny Carson. All right.
trying to manage the entire broadcast.
Yeah, right, exactly. So what's going? Why are people joining all of a sudden? Oh my God, it's great. All right, so that's it. The British are on the road, and now we have done that piece. Remember your malaria rules, so you got to be careful about that. Now,
Yeah. What are my malaria rules?
remember your malaria rules are: you are suffering. You cannot move at the double, and if you move 2d6 for movement, if you roll doubles, you only get one of the two.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
So
Okay.
you're feeling poorly. Now, D-Day and Mike,
Basically.
you guys have already decided. D-Day has decided that the Major James's militia is coming on mounted. Cool. You have your primary deployment point where it is, but you also have a movement point, and you may begin at either. So D-Day, you're probably going to want to place that. You're going to want to place that movable second deployment point within 24 inches of this one.
Is it possible for the British to capture it or no?
No, the British do not capture it. The only thing that comes into play with capturing is that other deployment point. If you get their deployment point, that counts as a bad thing. It counts as a lost primary. In addition, if any of them make contact with it, if any of them touch it, they are counted as captured.
Basically, if we have to retreat back.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna place it here.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
cut off my retreat. Yeah,
that's
sure.
That's
what I would do.
I'm going to throw it out there that that's probably his intention.
Well, that's what I did to you in Russia. So
Yeah. You know, I'm not feeling so bad for you right now, to be honest, as I'm looking at this.
this is reminding me of being on the opposite side of that Russian.
Yeah.
Russia.
Let's see. Yeah, that is the number of inches there. If any group is within 6 inches of the rebel deployment, we must roll. I think we're gonna have to roll again. Yeah, because that one is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's too close. You may not. So the 63rd Regiment of Foot, roll again. You cannot be within 6 inches of this point, of that rebel deployment point. And that one is not, so you're fine. Roll 2. What do you get? That's still not going to get it done. Why don't you give
Yeah,
that give that another go there? Why don't you re-roll your one die?
Nope.
Now you want to roll your one die.
Oh. Okay.
See how many dice you roll. There you go. Now roll 5 dice.
There we go.
Give yourself a big number.
All ones.
Much big, right?
14, 20.
There you go. Right there. There you go. Now you're not so close. Now you stand a level chance of... God, now I understand how bad this situation is. It's funny, I read this scenario a dozen times as I was making it, and I realized, oh my God, the British have got a situation on their hands. Holy stuff.
Well, that was one of the things when I realized where the second deployment could be. I'm like, okay, so let's be the British and see how we can do this. It was the more challenging position.
Yeah. All right. There it is.
Especially with the ability to deploy and fire.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Well, there it is. Well, we'll see what happens because it's time to go to the bag. Are we ready to go to the bag? Everybody knows the rules. You guys got your boys. Remember, you got to deploy out. Well, the first thing we got to do is get our force morale. And I think... let's see here. Is anybody more than half militia? That's the one thing I didn't check. I don't think that is militia, but that's just one unit of it. Yeah, you're not. How about
Isn't
you
that
guys?
cavalry? I thought the cavalry was militia.
It-
Yeah, you stated that we were all militia.
Yeah, you all are. So you're
I'm
at a
militia.
that's probably the only downside. So D-Day, if you would roll 1d6. Jeff, please roll 1d6. This will determine your initial force morales. D-Day has rolled. Oh dear. You're an 8. Jeff is a 9. So, Jeff, you have a force morale of 9. Americans, you have a force
Yep, I'm
morale
already
of
set.
8. You're all set? Good. So that means I can go to the bag, right? I can start. Anybody want to stop me? Okay, I'm going. Here is the magic bag. And I did, just in case you're wondering, Jeff, I did check. The nice thing about the swamp, there's a number of really cool things about the Swamp Fox scenarios. And one of them is they give you an exact list of how many things are supposed to be in this bag. And you know what? I'm doing it again. 4, 9.
D-Day, in a Russian game, Jim left out one of my Cowsex. I think because he doesn't like Cowsex, but
I think that's
I can't be.
that is very judgy. That is.
I'm
We
trying
were,
not to
what,
be.
6 or 7 turns into the game before we figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
we
these
were-
guys were never getting pulled out of the bag.
Yeah.
All right, I got a lot.
Which
All right,
it
I've
ended
had
up-
I've had it happen in games before.
It kind of ended up working well because my first one kind of went out and created havoc and then got shot up, and then my second one kind of appeared, and it worked out.
Cleaned up the remnants of the French.
Yeah,
John.
yeah, we made a mess out of that
Yeah,
one.
Tommy, you're not wrong. Ron joined the voice chat with his mic muted. That's an A+ Ron move right there. No, I have not figured it out yet. I just haven't had a chance to poke at it. John Stanley, good evening and good to see you. Yeah, you got me started doing Guilford Courthouse. Leave me alone. Here I go. First out of the bag is a red flag,
Yeah.
a blue flag, a blue 2. Oh boy,
I
who's
don't
that?
believe I can deploy with them, or can I?
Who's that? He's pitcher. Didn't I create I thought I created a pitcher. Did I not create a mounted? Pincher is. I can't believe I didn't create a mounted pincher. Well, I'm gonna do that right now. Take that. Because you obviously have to have a commander. It's a moot point either way. But he isn't your 1, correct? You've got to deploy with James, but I still want to create him as mounted.
I thought we pulled a 2.
Right. What I'm saying is pincher. I want to create a Captain Curtin pincher, but
Right.
you can't. But as was said, you can't deploy with him.
Okay.
All right, so you have a Curtin pincher because he is your supernumerary commander to keep these guys in order, but you may not deploy with him. That is correct. Because James is in charge. Red flag. Blue 3. Who's that? Is that you, Mike? Yep.
I believe so, yes.
Delphont Crane. And the Men of the
All right,
King's Tree Regiment.
Both sections of it, right?
Correct.
Or just one?
Mhm. Both.
All right.
And do remember what your commander pointed out, which is you can come walking out of there and shoot.
Right. I was going to say, where do you want me to deploy out of exactly, DD?
Well, if you deploy, you can get an extra fire because they're in column, and they're also infilated.
So it's anywhere in between the 2 markers, is that right?
Yeah, that's broken ground. No, it's 6 inches. It's 6. The farthest guy has to be 6 inches away,
Has to be 6 inches.
or can't be more than. Sorry, can't be more than. I misspoke. So that's not a bad shot right there, to be honest.
They're not in
This
broken
is gonna
ground,
hurt.
right?
I would say not.
I'm just going to move this commander back here so
Sure.
he doesn't get lost.
Well, they got to
in
be
the woods.
attached to one or the other.
Okay.
Just whichever one it is, and obviously this is a formation. You're bringing them on in line, which they can
Yep.
form. The King's True Regiment can formation. Yes, it can. If it doesn't have shock, does it get first fire? Yes, it does. It cannot do a controlled volley, interestingly enough. So they're just going to start shooting like crazy people. They are militia, but they are also poor shots. But they're going to come out there and fire at close range, aren't they?
Yeah, it's
3.8
Yeah.
is what I got.
yeah. Well, that's close range.
Yeah. So that's 10, 20. They are coming out under the command of old boy here. So that's another 2. So that's 20 at close range. So we're going to take a look here. Just to remind ourselves, they lose 1d6 per group, which takes them down to 18. Sorry, it would have been 22, so it takes them back to 20, I should say. Close range 4 to 6. Yeah, this is going to be weird. So this is their first fire bonus. They do have that. So that means it's a 3 to 6. You can't do controlled fire. They are firing, as was said, at a closed column. So that takes it down to 2. 20d6. Anything but a 1, and this causes double shock.
Yeah, that
20
was my
dice.
calculations.
All right, 20 dice. Here we go. And dice fell off the table.
19
You
hits.
actually rolled 1-1.
19 hits. Okay, Jeff. Well, we see that this is going to affect 1, 2, and 3, which is 6, 6, 6. Since you're in the open, Mike, you get to decide who gets the extra 1.
Oh, we'll take the lead one.
So they get
The
way up,
extra.
right up in the front here.
Yep.
All right, Jeff. How do you want to roll it off? Back to front, front to back.
We'll do it starting here.
All right, we'll start in the back. Let's just take a look real quick at our modifiers. Like we said, it's going to be 6, 6, 7. And given the range and all, we say that you're in the open. And so it's going to be 3 to 5, 3 to 5 shocks, 6 kills.
Double shock.
And it's all double shock. Yeah, 3 to 5 shocks, 6 kills, 6 dice.
Nope.
One
One
kill.
kill.
1 kill, and did I see
And
4 shocks? So 8.
5 shock.
So 10
It's
shocks.
5 shock. Shock. And I got a check from my leader.
No, you don't, because you only took 1 kill, and it was not done by skirmishers.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's gonna be a morale check. All right, so the next one.
Yes, it is. Interestingly enough, it's they're going to have to. Well, it's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, actually, that's not bad. No kills.
No kills.
So 10 shock again.
10 shock again. Yeah, the shock is what's brutal.
Yeah.
And same deal, except now it's 7.
And
Still no kills.
Wow.
Wow, actually 3
8.
misses.
yeah, 8.
A scant 8.
Yes.
All right.
That
well,
actually, I think that actually, my unit is actually.
This one
That was
stands.
actually-
This one actually
Yeah.
stands. These do not. What you're essentially going to have to wind up doing is being pushed away, because you're certain.
Yeah.
These are the guys that are chasing you, so you're going to retreat. You're actually going to wind up retreating this way, because you retreat away from the fire.
Yeah, he would have actually probably been better because then it would have pushed me back into the. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's a pain either way, but. I got to check how far you go, because I think your difference there is 2, correct? You are 2 over.
Yes.
If anybody wants to tell me right offhand what's right there, it is. Those are those militia?
No, those are the back one. Yes.
All right, so that's 3
back
points.
unit.
So 6 inches. 6 inches off here into the weeds.
All right, 6 inches into the weeds. And I don't quite make the
No, you're
that's
not in there.
bad.
You didn't scoot
Okay.
off into the swamp. You take it in with them? He goes with.
Oh,
Actually,
yes.
as a matter of fact, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
has
So
to,
these
yeah.
fellas are these militia? No, those are regulars. So that should just be 4. Oh no, that's just 1. So that's just 2 inches. 2 inches of withdrawal. So you're gonna have to clear them over here.
Actually,
I'd say it's more this way. Put them. Yeah, you're gonna have to get them.
there's more open ground here.
There is, but yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But it's got to be. Yeah, let me get this out of the way too. All right. Well, that's a couple of bad things right out of the box.
Yeah, not not a good thing.
Okay, I'm gonna keep. There we go. Got it. You stand him back up, please. And the other problem is that shock is gonna.
Yeah.
That's incredibly harsh. Oh, I guess we'll find out. Make sure I rolled all that right. Just something is sitting wrong with me. Fully deployed in column on the road for each group. Roll a d6. This is the number of d6 they have advanced. Roll that number of d6. Place the group that far along the road. Yeah. That's it right there. Okay. So they've gone off this way. They've gone off this way. I take that as 2 bad things. So Jeff, I need 2. They're the same bad things. So 2 1d6s, please.
Four.
Okay. Minus 1 point.
That's what I was thinking. Well, I don't roll a 6. I think
Nothing.
that's 1 also.
Nope.
Oh, that's
it's
nothing,
50-50.
okay.
50-50 on withdrawal. So you just lose 1 point, and that should be it. And you guys, I presume, are now reloaded. That you stepped out, fired, and reloaded with your 2 actions. Correct, Mike?
Yeah, they didn't move.
Right. They can't move.
Yeah.
You can't move, but you can shoot.
And deployment doesn't count as an action.
Correct. So, Mike, just so you know, you have fired and reloaded.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, here we go. Bears in mind, we got some flags hanging out there. Ooh, 3 red flags. That does allow the reds to activate anybody that's on the table that hasn't gone yet. Just bear that in mind.
Well, let's yeah, because I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't. I want to this back unit. I want to act. No, because I can't use my leader on him. Nope.
You can.
I need 4 for that.
You can you can activate Holbein. He's not gone. 4 you only need if he has
Okay.
gone already. You can activate Holbein. The problem
Okay,
with
well, then I'm
the problem with activating him, of course, is he's got all this shock he's got to deal with.
Yeah. All right. Well, he's basically going to give. He's a 3, isn't he? Yeah. No, he's only a 2. Crap.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's going to reduce the shock on these guys by 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's going to order them to turn around and fire if I can get that done. I don't know if I can or not.
No, you can't. You can't about face and fire because that takes your entire action.
All right, well, let's just about face them then.
All right. You do know that all equal, they won't be able to do anything again. So, but they are about faced.
Yeah. I've got to get something in someplace. So.
Sooner or later, you're going to be covered in colonials.
Yes.
As says, retiring troops face the unit that made them retire.
Yeah, I'd say that's right. Oh, they face them. Oh, okay.
They face them. That's
oh,
what
well, there you
Haz
go.
says.
So, Jeff, you get to shoot.
Oh,
Haz
okay.
has only been wrong once in like 2 years.
Yeah, no. I'll.
Those guys did not retire. That unit did not retire.
Oh, good point. So you want to turn your other boys around then?
Yeah, turn my other boys around.
Yeah. Get on that road there, mister.
All right.
But they still have to
It'd be
face them.
crappy.
They still have to face them, though. even though, well, that's true. Do they? No, they don't. No, they don't. All right.
No, they did not retire.
So you can have them shoot and reload if you wish.
Well, that's what we're gonna do.
That's what you're gonna do.
It'd be a crappy shot, but
Not a terrible. Well, it's not it's not the worst in the world, especially since it will slightly slow them down. Let's see here. Yes, they get a first fire. You can do a controlled volley if you wanted to, but then they couldn't shoot this turn.
no, we need to unload,
All right, so that's going to be 8 shots.
and it's at close range. So
Yeah. That is 8 shots, howsomever. And their leader is attached. He's a 2, so that's 10. And how much shock?
6, so that subtracts 3 dice.
nine. It's 9 shock.
No,
Nine,
that's 6.
so
Is that a 9?
4.
Oh, that's right, that's a 9. So that's
Yeah.
4. 4 minus, yeah, so that would have been the 8 plus 2, 10, minus 4, 6 dice. 6 dice for 4, he said, looking over here. And again, we say this is so it's a first fire, so it's 3. And
Close range.
Close range is already 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So see, it's just at 3.
Yep.
Yeah. 6 dice for 3s are better.
Oh my lord. This is going to be one of those games.
I don't even know what to tell you, my friend. I do not know what to tell you. That's 1 and 1.
It's okay.
That's 1 and 1.
Yeah. Just put it on the.
Yes.
Put it on the one where the
It's equal. There's 2 groups. So, and they're within 4 inches of each other. So that's a formation. So
But-
it's just going to be 1 and 1.
But I want it on the one where the guy's attached.
No, what I'm saying is you've got 2 hits, and then so they split up.
Oh no, I only got 1 hit.
I thought you got 2.
I thought-
I thought you
oh
got
no,
3.
3 hit too, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's 1 and
Okay.
1.
Yeah, it's 1 and 1. Okay.
So,
Yep.
Mike, you want to give? So we need. So same deal. So 3 to 5 shock, 6 kills. Mike, that's a shock over on the left.
Keeps falling off the table.
Move the thing.
I am.
1 on the left, and how about on the right?
Oh,
Oh,
A
looky
kill.
there.
We'll take the kill.
Looky there. Can't be a leader, but that's still a kill. That's all right. All right, very good. That was some shooting. Well done. That was, however, 3 flags. I saw that 3 flags.
Yeah, use him.
Oh, look at that!
Ah.
Right before the tiffin. Well done.
Yep.
That blue flag could be used, but there's nobody on the table to use it, so we go on. Shuffling. Coming out.
Jeff Ron says quit rolling like him.
A blue. Who is?
Oh, it's
That's
the
what happened.
skirmishers.
Oh, jeez.
Is he talked to me? That's what happened. He
hey,
talked to me.
hey,
If
hey,
he
Jeff?
did not talk to me,
Hey Jeff, it's your favorite thing in the world. D-Day's got skirmishers. You notice the silence?
yes,
Trying to remember how far they deploy.
9 inches.
I hate skirmishers.
I know you do. I know you do.
I even have skirmishers in this game. I
And I'm still not sure I like
don't
them.
know what to. I don't know what to do with them.
I
didn't know
take
which
it
way you're
back.
going,
Their
I
skirmish
just-
troops are 12 inches. Regular lights are 9. So you got 12 inches.
Oh, you got 12?
Yeah, it's 12.
Nah, we're gonna keep them in the shrubs.
Yeah, there's no sense in putting them anywhere up at the edge of the weeds. These are
Yeah, because they actually shoot better at long range.
Yeah.
So get them beyond 12 inches so that they shoot over 12 inches.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
But it has to be within 4 inches of the edge, right?
Correct. Well, it counts as orchard, so it's within 6. This is orchard, not woods.
Yeah, there
Okay.
you go.
So let me guess. They want to shoot, huh?
Yep.
What's Elijah Tapper? Elijah Tapper's a 1, so that's 6 plus 1, 7. Do they get a first fire? They do. Can they have a formation? No, you cannot. And is that effective or long?
It's long.
All right.
because
So-
it's over 12.
Yeah, so they're neither good shots or poor shots. So it's 7, no shock. See, here's the thing. It's 7 for 6s, but it's a first fire, so it's 5s. As Jeff correctly said, they are firing, they are skirmishers at effective or long, actually. Both work. But there's no effective range.
Oh, I thought there was a bonus for long.
There is.
and
There's-
not at short.
It's effective. No, it's effective and long.
Okay.
But these
It's
guys
just over 12
But
inches.
these guys are firing muskets, so they don't have an effective range. They just have a long.
Oh, okay.
So it's 6, 5, 4. So it's 7 dice looking for 4s.
Okay.
Three. And it all winds
Wow.
up because them's the skirmishers. That's one group of dudes. This is a rear shot, so unfortunately it is double shock. 3 dice. They're in the open, so 3 to 5 shock, 6 kills. A kill. And a shock.
Kill and a shock. And that's doubled, so it's 2.
Got to keep track of the dead rebs.
And there's no leader attached to that,
Right,
so I don't have to
right,
worry
right.
about anything like that.
He's
Yeah,
working.
actually, Jim, one of the one of them's American loyalist and one's rebel over here on the dead side.
Oh, is that right? Okay. I'm just keeping a general dead pile.
Okay.
Separate them out if you want. I just got to be able
Yeah.
to count towards the end. All right. That's it. Very good. Nice shot. And I'm assuming they're taking their other turn to reload. Blue flag. Blue flag. Blue 3.
That's me again, I think.
Oh my God.
But I believe you're obliged to fire because of uncontrolled.
Yeah. Yes. Well, he can try to
Yeah,
get him
he
back
has
under
to.
control.
Gee.
He could try to get him under control, but I don't know if he wants to try to get him under control.
Eh.
Ugh, gravy. Is there anybody these guys now, however? Oh no, they're still in close range. Never mind, forget what I said. Wow. Well, it is what it is. This is no longer double shock. This is there we go. The magic uncontrolled marker. Huzzah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. However, poor shots, 19. Anything else? Anything else? Nope.
No first fire.
Mm-mm. So it's 4 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. 19 dice, 4 to 6. Not nearly as many.
5, 6.
So 2, 2, 2. How do you want to
Yep.
dice them off, Jeff?
Yeah, 2, 2, 2.
Which one first?
We'll do the that one there.
Got it. Same stuff. Two shock.
2 shock. So
That's 9, and that's gonna need one more. So that is gonna force them back. All right, these guys catch it in the back. 2 shock, or 2 hits. Nothing.
nothing.
2 shots.
They're standing there going, "We love it,"
They're going, hey, we're marching the right way. 1 shot.
and only 1 shock there. So
That does require him, however, to withdraw. He's the militia. Yeah. He's got to go back another 3 inches, retire, facing your foe. Now he is going into the swamp. All right, so that was, and these guys got to go back 3, so that's
gotta go back 2 inches.
3 inches, because they're 8, and they've got. Oh no, or is he attached to them?
He's attached to them.
Okay, so that's 2 inches.
Come on.
Yeah, the only thing you're going for is that you're retreating in the right direction.
Yeah. It's actually yes.
Got it. All right, that's 2 dice for you to check for bad things.
Oh, yep. One dice each. So we'll just go one at a time.
Nothing.
3, nothing. And
That's 1 more down.
one more down.
I would say you were leapt upon. The thing that's killing me is sooner or later them horses are going to show up.
Yeah.
The only thing you got going for you there is they can't attack right away. Red flag. Red 1. Look at that. You actually get a number. That's your boy. Yep.
Yep.
What do you want him to do?
All right. These 2 units are within
4 inches.
the.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Within the.
So they
actually,
should
yeah.
be able to.
Go ahead.
I can give an order and they'll. Matter of fact, they automatically connect.
They can snap
If-
2.
if
Is that
the
what you're
rules-
saying? Yeah. Yep. Which way
Yeah,
do you want
snap
to?
2.
Which way do you want to snap them though?
Well, we're going to point towards the enemy here. That's
All
the
right.
only thing we got.
Spin them.
Yeah.
You want me?
Yeah, you've seen how I spin, so let's see if we can.
Come
Hey,
Jeff,
I
just-
actually
Just
that-
put your bell bottoms on and get the disco ball out.
There you go. Spin, spin, spin.
I actually was successful. Okay. All right, we're gonna fire.
Well, that's true. So you're going to turn around and you're going to shoot them. Now, these guys, let it be observed, this is their first fire.
Yep.
So they still got that. So we're going to have to do this separately, even though it's a formation shot.
Yeah, I understand.
So he's attached, so we're going to give you that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, minus 4, 6, 6 dice. Pretty sure it's going to be 3.
Should be a 4 through
Yeah.
6.
Because remember, first fire.
Oh, that's right.
6 for
It's a
3 or
3.
better.
Yep.
Don't roll like Ron. Oh, that's much better. So that's 5.
Yeah, there we
but-
go.
But we gotta
5
go over,
hits.
But we still got to go over here. Remember, we have 5. Hold 5 in your mind, because we have 8 more. But these are decremented by. No, that's 11. So that's 5. Ooh, 8. So that's 3. That's just 3 shots for 4, 5, 6. Two more.
Total 7.
7 in total. They're in the open. Where do you want it to go? I imagine 4 on the side with the leader.
Yep.
Mike, which one do you want to roll first? 4 or 3?
Four first.
4 first. It's a
2,
shot.
3,
Two-
4. Hey,
it's 2
got a small
shock.
straight.
2 shock.
And on the 3, 1 kill.
Shock and a kill.
And 1 shock. I got the kill.
Yeah, got it. That went right. That went right. Everything's working out according to the rules. I like that part. I guess it's hard to. It is hard to blame the British for turning around and trying to put something. Get that done. All right. Unless I missed something, I'm pulling a flag or a banner, or whatever I'm getting. Red flag. Red 2. Who might that be?
That should be.
Guys in the swamp,
okay.
maybe?
Nope.
Yep. Lieutenant Parsons.
With the 63rd Regiment of Foot. Yeah, so he's a supernumerary. So all he can do is order. He's got to come over here to take shock off if he wants to do that.
All right, so he can't order this unit. This
Correct. No, this guy is
group.
this. He's as long as Holbein is here, he's in charge.
All right, so he comes over here, and how much shock can he reduce?
Well, what you got to do? How many actions does he have? Unfortunately, he's only a status 1, so his movement is going to be his action.
okay.
You got to roll for it. Unfortunately, also it's 2d6.
Oh,
He could get stuck not near there.
That is true. Oh, no, I have plenty of moves.
So you're going to attach him over here, maybe?
Yep.
All right. There he is. He's in place. He can take off that big one shock. Thank you, Lieutenant Parsons. Next flag, Tiffin. We have 2 blue and 2 red. The higher force morale is obviously the Americans, but do you have anybody you can order on the board?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh, they do.
I don't think my skirmishers have activated.
No,
the turn.
they haven't. Boy.
No, they have not.
All right. So who do they want to shoot at?
Well, actually, no, wait. They were the first one drawn, weren't they?
Is that who that is? Yep. Blue 4. No, you've got nobody. You're right. Spoken like a gentleman. So it's only the red that can move. You've got 2 red activations. These guys have activated. These guys have not. They obviously
Can I do this North Carolina group over here?
Absolutely. Yes, you may.
All right. I want to move them as fast as I can.
All right. Remember, you cannot go flying, and so it is.
Yeah, I can't go.
It's 2d6. Don't roll doubles. Eight inches.
8 inches.
Minus. Oh no, that's right. You don't take a minus because you are moving away from the enemy. Has teaches me that every game, and I remembered this time.
That's why I need to get this cav out.
The pine orchards. Hey, look. If somebody gave me, Tommy, you're not a good human. Do you understand me? So that's one of your flags. You got another activation coming.
Yeah. We're gonna. Can these militia, shoot at that, or these skirmishers, rangers, shoot at these guys, the guys in the woods or in the marsh?
I should say not, because they are not looking at them, and they would have to turn to face, which they can. Yeah, that they can do. These are
Oh, but they're
skirmishers.
over here.
Yeah, so they can. If you're talking about these guys, yes, you can turn and shoot them. But they would. Do they wind up unloaded? Skirmishers function differently. That's why it's bugging me.
Are my skirmishers musket or rifles?
Those guys. It should say, but let me have a look.
Irregular skirmishers, no bayonet.
Let me check.
First fire, yes.
Give me a quick check.
Controlled valley, no.
This is the Swamp Fox scenario rules, which are really good. You should go get them.
Okay.
Those are Rebs. They have unique type of troops. Those are Rebel Militia skirmishers, right? Yeah. They are musket armed with muskets.
Okay, so then yeah, they are reloaded.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good point. So let me check something on facing. Yeah, that's the problem. If they turn to face, they cannot reload after they shoot.
We got a fire.
All right. So they're going to be
So
unloaded.
we'll mark them.
Yep. We get out the smoke. Hooray! We get out the smoke.
Oh, the little things that make us happy.
As if I don't have. So 6, no leader for this. They do get first fire though. Range
And skirmish bonus.
Yeah, that's that nice effective bonus. So 6. They're going to count obviously as in light cover.
That'll be for their
Which
checks.
which is going to, I think, bump them up to hard cover because light always gets one level of cover better.
Yep. But that's on their checks.
Yeah,
I'm a 4 better.
Right. So
6 dice 4 better.
Roger. 3 or better. Your first fire. Oh, that's right. You're at long range 6. Yep, you got it. Thanks, Jeff. 6 dice 4 or better. 3. 3 hits all on those guys. That's going to count as you're usually in light cover, but because you are light troops, you're assumed to be getting 1 level of cover better. So 3 dice, 5 shock, 6 kills.
Okay.
Nothing.
Brilliant.
Blam, blam, blam. So these
Hopefully
guys.
that puts their head down.
Yeah, it does a little bit. A little bit. And these fellas, these quote unquote loyalist militia, they're leaving. That's what they're doing. Their plan is going.
They've had enough of this.
Affirmative.
Uh,
Red 2. I believe that's this guy you hubbed over here. So yeah, he can take off his 1 point of shock if you want.
yeah, take off the 1 point of shock. There we
Hey,
go.
Jim, I don't know if it makes any difference. Has had a note for you there in the chat.
Is that the one about the there's no benefit to, there's no real benefit to not?
No, supernumerary leader may command a group if
The group is not part of a formation.
Yeah, so I could have walked them out.
Well, you know
That's
what?
okay.
No, but it doesn't affect anything to have you do it. I mean, nothing would have changed. Well, that's true. You couldn't have shot these guys.
It's okay. I'm happy with where I am.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So here we go. That's all there, and that's all he can do. Red 4. Who's
There we
that?
go.
Who is that? Oh, that's
Right here, the skirmishers.
Load and shoot.
He's gonna have them load and fire. Yeah.
All right, he's gonna load and fire. It's so now it's yeah, you don't. So it's now it's 6 for 5 or 6 because you lose first fire. Oh no, he's doing it now, so he gets to come in with status 1. So it's now 7 for 5 or 6. Four hits.
I'll take 4 hits.
5 shock, 6 kills.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
2 kills.
Now
I'll
you
take
must
kills.
roll 1d6. How does Elijah Tupper feel? 1d6. Got him. Elijah Tupper is struck. Let's find out what happens to Elijah Tupper. Ian is excited. This is
Yes, Ian
this
is.
this is why
I just
he's got
paged
the-
him.
this is a light wound to Elijah Tupper. He is now a status
0, so.
Ooh, so yeah, he can't do anything unless you give him a card.
Now that puts their heads down. That helps.
Yeah.
All right, and kill one of them.
Mhm.
That helps a lot.
And that's a bad thing. So let's check out how bad. 1d6 on a bad thing for a status 1 leader wounded, please. That's 1 point off. Look at that. All right, good shot. Hope springs eternal for the forces of Britain. Red flag. Blue 5. Who's that? Is that the skirmishers?
No, farthest we go is 4, I think.
Who is supposed to be your 5? Have I stolen from you? Well, it wouldn't matter because we haven't pulled it before. I
Yeah,
don't care.
I haven't seen a 5 yet.
Because it says you're
That really
supposed
be a
to.
1?
It says you're supposed to have. Oh, you're only supposed to have crown leaders 1 to 3. That's a weird thing that I've done. I've given. Okay, see. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong one. Duh. Scrolling to the wrong scenario. Give me a second. Scrolling again. Rebels. It's 4 of each. All right, I can put that to the side. Oh no, it says rebels 1 to 5. Who is their 5th leader? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's a mistake. Okay, it's not my fault this time. Because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. Tupper, Delfont, Pincher, and James. That's it.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's what I count.
Okay, good. All right, so that's a mistake in the scenario. I feel a little better. I'll put it to the side. Red flag. Tiffin. Brutal. Brutal for the British. Or for the Americans, I should say. So, British, you got some options. You got 2 flags.
Yeah.
To play with.
The first option is we're going to roll 2 dice and move these guys,
And they're gonna
this unit down the road.
They're going to beat some feet. Got it.
Yeah. And they're going 8 inches again.
Yeah. There they go.
All right.
And how about your other one?
We're going to fire on these guys here in the open.
Oh my goodness. Formation fire. Well, let's see here. You've got whole... Oh, that's right. You can't use a commander. Never mind.
You can't use him, yeah?
Yeah, so, but it is a formation now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 minus 9 is 7. 7 dice for 4, 5, or 6.
Holy cow. 1 frickin' hit.
Wow. That was
Ron, I'm coming for you.
On the guy with the leader, I assume? Well, it doesn't matter. But
Actually, no, put it on the
yeah, because you can't kill
other
you
unit.
can't kill the guy with the leader. So, Mike, 1d6, 4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills.
2.
No, nothing.
Nothing. Nah.
Oh wait a minute.
Hey, it was
That's
a
not
free
Velker.
shot, Mike. Come on.
I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm not playing against Velker.
Yeah, he gave a raspberry. Oh, he just gave a raspberry to Jeff.
Oh, that's a no-no. That is definitely a no-no.
Mike, you have spent too much time playing with Velker. It's affecting you.
It's
You can never have too much time playing with Velker.
That's right. I certainly feel that way. Here we go.
When DD said he was playing and taking cavalry, my first thought was I'm playing with an adult version of Velker.
I guess we're gonna find out when that cavalry shows up. 2 flags. 3 flags. Okay, Haz, remind me. D-Day, if you know, does random event carry over?
I believe so, because it affects whoever the last person to do something.
Yeah. Well, the last thing we had happen was movement. Oh no, we had firing.
No, I fired.
Yeah, firing. So
Yeah, I fired.
That's you, Jeff. Let's have a random firing event. So therefore, we roll 2d6.
I thought it was 2d6.
11.
11.
Oink! Livestock within 18 inches of the firer or target will immediately move 4d6 in a random direction, dice for direction. They will break any formation they come into contact with and inflict 1d3 points of shock on any group they contact. Fortunately for you guys, there are no farms on this field. If the pig of Royth were here, it would go riot. If the pig of Royth were here, he would have come into his heyday. But you are lucky it is not here. We proceed. Red 3.
All right.
I have clearly
That's-
taken all the blue chips from the back.
All right. Let's see. He's going to take off 1 shock, and then they're going to move out of that swamp. 2 dice.
All right.
An inches.
Doubles.
Did you just roll doubles?
Yes.
Half as much.
So only at 5. All right.
Yeah, and remember, you are in that swamp. I don't think that's arguable.
So it's half move then.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Round it up for what it's worth.
Well, it's going to be 3 inches.
Mhm. Well, to
Get
get
me
you
out
out.
of the swamp
Yeah,
at least.
get you out. That's fine.
Can he go that way toward the enemy with his?
Well, what he's got to do, the way that works, he turns to face and then he turns back.
Okay.
That is legal. That's a that it's
Okay.
You know, it's he's turned.
And I've got a screening force in front of me, and I'm supposed to be on the road, so.
Well, no, it's interesting. One of the things that sharp practice allows you to do, as long as you're not in a formation, you can't do it in a formation, is notionally these guys all turn to their left, march to the 3 inches, and then turn to their right. That is explicitly allowed. And it just wound up that they sidestepped 3 inches. So that's what they did. All right. Not dramatic, but it does work. Here we go. Uh-oh. Who's blue one? That's the horses.
Yep, that's the horses.
Okay, and I believe they can deploy 12.
That sounds right to me, but I don't mind checking. That is not impact cavalry. That is dragoons. Yeah, 12. Mm-hmm.
And that was one big formation.
Yeah, did not realize they would take up almost half the board.
All right. You know, and go ahead.
Got it.
I was gonna right up ahead, but
Well, you don't have to keep them all in line like that, does he?
No, you can put him in any formation he wants.
Yeah, they're more like a group anyhow, so.
Well, I mean, he's got a formation now. The problem is, the minute he moves it, it's going to break the formation.
Well, the ones in the trees are going to be that unit can't be part of the
That's
formation
what I'm
anyhow.
saying.
So
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
so I can deploy them broken.
Yeah, absolutely. You can deploy him in groups, sure.
Want to keep them out of the trees as much as you can.
Yeah.
For any reason he can't come over on the other side of the road to deploy some?
As long as he's within 12 inches. Some of these guys are starting to look mighty far away. Yeah, those guys are too far. These guys are fine. The guys on the right are fine. Yeah, they got to come back just a little bit.
There you go.
you know, if they had colored bases, that would be really.
Would that be
helpful to
would that be
determine
clarifying? Would that help
which-
you? Would that help?
Yeah, that which
Huh.
group is which group? That'd be helpful.
Yeah. I'm gonna think about that.
I'm sure you're going to think about it really hard.
I am.
He's
And
done
then
thinking about it
I'm
already.
going to think about it, and then I'm going to reject the idea.
Well, your government work anyhow. That's your
you're
standard.
damn right. Don't, I think you're starting to understand how this works. We guarantee you a thorough study.
It just
What made you
happens to
think-
get lost.
It happens to be ignored and then lost. Come on now, get this right.
No, it doesn't get ignored. It just gets filed into that big pile of things to do.
Oh my goodness. So how
My
we doing?
wife is a director, and she's very good at administrative things like that.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna deploy like this and have this group fire right away if that's possible.
Can those guys shoot from the saddle? I don't think they can. Can they shoot from the saddle? Let me have a look. Not everybody can, because not everybody's trained to do it.
Yeah, the dragoons in the Russian game couldn't, but that was
Right.
a different period, too.
These are. Come on, Jim.
Mounted.
These are time-served militia mounted option. As I say, these are specialized troops designed for this
Boy, they are pretty though.
They did a nice job. They did a nice job. Mounted infantry may not fire from the saddle.
Okay, so
They did a nice job with the horse flesh.
yeah, I'm faced like this then.
These guys are having.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think all that you can do is deploy.
Right. These guys have got to be wondering now, where did these guys come from? All right, that's cool. They're in and down, deployed. Everybody 12 inches. Am I good with that?
Everybody's in good shape.
Yeah, I think so. Groovy. Next flag up, or banner up, chip up. Bluetooth.
You can't
That's-
do anything
That's
because they just deploy.
Oh yeah, that's Mr. Supernumerary over there. Well, yeah, they deployed. Red 3.
red 3. It's a red flag. Oh, yeah, that's red flag.
That's what. Wow. Okay, this is a third blue flag. Just saying.
I'm tempted to wait for the 4 though, because then I can get my cab up, but that's a risk.
Yeah. So
Yeah, because right now my skirmishes don't have any view. So if you want to use it,
Mike, you can use it to shoot, or you can wait and see what's coming out of the bag.
Well, we can still shoot afterwards, even if we get it different, right?
True, but then you don't get to take the advantage of Delphont Crane.
Right. We'll wait.
All right, he's waiting. Man is waiting. Oh, patience rewarded. Look at that. Now, just remember also, you can use some of these if you want to modify your effectiveness in firing. But Delphont Crane has a rating of 3. He is a status 2 leader, so he can take off a shock if you wish before giving the order to fire.
Well, they're already firing. He'd have to spend a command.
No, he can. No.
Stop
The only thing they can do is fire, but he is allowed to rally shock off them.
Right. But they would be unloaded if I do that, right?
No.
Nope.
No. He has 2 actions to give. If he gives them one of them, they can do 2 things.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll take the shock off.
I would think so.
Yep.
And
we're
so
gonna shoot.
therefore, 8, 18, 19, 20, -1. Yeah, see, that was a nice play. So that's -1. So that's 20 -1, 19. 19 for 4, 5, 6. Oh man, not that
7,
great.
8. Was it 8?
What did you get?
7, 8. 8 hits.
5, 6, yep, affirmative.
Better than last time, but not real great.
Yeah. All right. So let's see here. It's 4 and 4. Jeff, which one you want to do first?
I believe these back guys are still in the.
Are they within 4? They're not. They're out.
Oh, they are. Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure we were.
No, that's fine. They're outside of 4 inches.
Oh, we'll do the one with the 10 first.
All right. 4 on the right. That's going to be open. So that
2
should be
shock.
2 shock and a kill.
And a
Yeah.
kill.
All right. So it's going to be.
And there's a chance that.
Nope.
Yeah, because it's
Nope.
2 hits.
No, it's only one.
Okay.
It's only 1 kill. So it can't be him.
Okay. Okay.
And now we come over here.
Pull him off.
I pulled this guy. All right.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Good.
He's gone.
All right. So 4 dice on the other side.
Yep. Kill and 3 shock.
Die off.
I don't think he came off the right. You talk about the groups. This is why you got to keep the groups a little bit separate. I think that group line is here.
Got the wrong one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's there. So now you've got Yeah, there we go. Although probably from the back just to keep it neater. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 4 inches back for them, and they go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 4. It's 4 each. So actually, this whole line drops back 4 inches. It does not break the formation because they go back the same distance.
The British are changed too well.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how well trained they are. Ooh, are they going to hit those guys?
Yeah, they're gonna hit both units. There's no way to avoid it.
All right. So they stop there. They stop there. How many inches do they owe?
About 8/10,
All right,
maybe
we're
7/10, something
We're
like
going to
that.
call that even. We're just going to call that even.
Okay.
But, so it does not break the formation because the individual groups. All right, you're just going to want to fall over on me. Okay, that's fine.
Hey, Jim, I think we forgot something.
What's that?
When the cavalry deployed,
Mhm.
has pointed out that we can't deploy within 12 inches of the enemy.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to redeploy.
I was looking for that rule. I knew there was something like that. Where's that rule? Doggone it. Where is that? I was absolutely looking for that. There it is. No troops may deploy within 12 inches of any enemy troops. Fortunately, nothing bad has happened as a consequence. Thank you, Haz. Doggone it. I knew
Issue
there was
is
something.
just trying to get them all squeezed in somewhere. Well, Jim, did we mess up there at the beginning when my infantry came on? Because they were well within 12 inches.
I know, but
Four.
the scenario rules override that. They just have to.
Gotcha. Yep. Just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure.
because you had no place to go.
Yeah, Haz says page 25.
Yeah, I found it. I found it 2 seconds after I went and said that can't. I knew it. Oh boy, we have now floating cavalry. Very cool. I presume that's why they say. Remember, there's that thing that if you're within 6 inches of their deployment point, that you got to pull back from it. But I don't know what else the logic would be.
It should be 12 inches away and within 12 inches of my deployment.
Where are you hiding out at? There you are. You're looking good. You're looking real good. That makes more sense. Yeah. So basically, it's forcing you to come out of the trees. There's no good way for you to come, but that's I think a feature, not a bug. All right. Good deal.
Yeah, not used to deploying it near enemies, so I think I forgot about that rule.
Yeah, well, clearly everybody except Haz did, so you certainly don't need to worry about that. All right, so that then, though, did move these guys back. That does move them back if it doesn't break the formation, but that's still a bad thing. Ick. Group obliged to withdraw. So that was 2 groups. You're going to have to roll twice again, Jeff. 4 to 6 is minus 1 point. Nope.
Nothing happens. And next roll.
Nobody seems to care.
And nothing happens.
They don't seem to care, Jeff. They just don't. How close are we here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So you're withdrawing, but you're not routing, which is what matters. You're sticking around. All right. So the dragoons have deployed properly. Actually, they're not dragoons. They're the mounted infantry. Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate that, Haz. You know that. All right. That was blue 3. Red 2.
Red 2 is going to pull off one
back.
shock.
1 shock. Done. Blue flag. That is 4 blue flags.
Now, because I'm in the orchard, though, I have my units are not in formation, right?
Correct.
Yep.
You can start in formation, but the minute you take a step, you're out of it. So you got to go by group.
Okay, so yeah, I order this formation, and then one of his points to order the other.
Very good. That's legit. Who are you doing first? One in the front.
I also can use them to order the skirmishers, right?
He's got a 3. Yeah, he has been previously activated. You are allowed to use him, and he is the senior commander. So yeah, you can shout down there. If they have not activated yet, sure.
They have not, so.
What do you want to do?
So yeah, they're going to return fire on the Rangers. Hopefully to strike back.
Oh, hang on a second. I think he can only command, now that I think about it, I think he can only command them if he attaches himself to them.
Okay.
Let me look that up really, really quickly, because that's one of those command things that my dear beloved Lardies leave a little bit fuzzy. I'll let Haz talk if he's out there. So the question is, can a senior commander command an inferior unit if he is not attached to it? If the regular leader is in fact attached to it. Shoot. Deployment points. Command control. Here we go.
Yeah, I thought in the Russian scenario, the Russian commander was able to give orders to anybody, even if he wasn't attached.
That could certainly be.
Now that I've played this enough, I need to go back and reread the rules and learn all the in and out.
The little nuances. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like. Yeah, it seems legit. Yeah, it seems like he can do it. Yep, he can. I'm pretty confident he can. I'll let Haz yell at me if I'm wrong. All right, so they're going to shoot first? Yeah.
Yep, so I believe
1, 2, 3, 4,
5 dice only.
Yeah, that's only going to be the 5, because he's not attached to them, so you don't get to use Elijah Tupper's ability. We determined that is a long-range shot, which is, I think, a 5 or a 6 for them. Yes.
Yep.
Yes, a 5 or a 6. So 5 dice for a 5 or a 6.
But I get a +1 for being skirmisher. Is that effective or long?
It usually would have been a 6. Long range is usually 6. Ow. 3 hits. You do count as in you are skirmishers. Let us not forget that. So you do get that bonus too. You're just not in hard cover. You're in light cover. So right there, 4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills.
One shock.
1 shock. Very good.
Say that.
2 more activations.
Okay, so we'll move the cavalry at.
Good night, Ron.
Can I do a canter from in the
You can
forest?
you got to take a look at the woods. The woods specifically limit the speeds you can go as a horse. Where did my terrain? Why am I not using Haz's nice colored terrain tables? He's going to yell at me. I know he is. Firing dice variables. Artillery. No. Good gracious me. I'll have to look it up. Oh, there it is. It's right here. This counts as broken ground. Cavalry may not gallop.
Okay, but I'll canter then. So.
Mm-hmm. Away you canter.
Be right back.
6.
But that comes out to a 12, I believe, because I get +3 per die.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And then I believe I can rotate 45.
No, you have to do that. If you're going to turn, you have to do that at the start or the end of your turn. You can't do it in the middle. Because you have to move in the direction you're facing. I know. I apologized. I forgot. I built this one 100 years ago. Galoof, galoof.
Gotta separate them now because they're broken, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, those guys got real close to each other. They got all vibrating. Holy cow. Yeah, can you imagine trying to do this without trees that you can penetrate? Oh my god.
And then the other group.
Yep. Another 12. Right, Jeff, if I'm reading the tea leaves right, he'd like to cut you off.
I see that.
That's how I read the situation.
Okay, and that's the calf.
All right.
I'm actually pleased with so far how I've been able to survive at this point. So.
No, I kind of am surprised too. Red 1.
All right. He is going to fire. Well, first of all, he's going to take off.
Point of shock.
Yeah, I'm going to take off shock off of one of them. I don't care which one. They're both got 11. So,
How's the range
we're
holding?
going to unload.
You're still at close range.
Yep.
So how many are left here? He's a 2. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do I have a can this other unit here, can they snap too?
No, they're facing the wrong way. I looked that up. You got to be
Okay.
facing the right way.
Okay.
They'd have to move. So you got one for free before, which is fine. It's but anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, minus 10. 6 dice. 6 dice for 4, 5, 6.
Throw in my leader.
I did.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. You can toss in a couple flags if you want, but
No, I got other plans for them.
all right. How'd you do?
I'll take those.
How much you get?
4 hits.
4 hits, Mike.
4 hits.
Two and two. Which way you want to go?
Left to
And,
right. 1
Left.
6 and 1 2.
Ooh, that's a kill over here.
I like to keep killing them.
Same deal over here.
4 and 1.
And that's a shock. All right, good shot. Cool. Man has plans for his flags. I respect that. Speaking of flags, that's a 3rd red flag. Tiffin. All right, who's got the most? Obviously, the Americans burned 1, 2, 3, 4, so they have none left. So there are 1, 2, 3 British flags. What do you want to do?
This first unit here, the North Carolina unit, is rolling 2 dice. Yeah. 3 inches, yes.
I don't know why they didn't say. Did they panic because they saw the Kingstree Regiment mounted behind them?
Yeah, I think they heard the horses coming up from behind. That will disturb people.
Away he goes. All right, that's one of your 3.
All right. These can the South Carolina Rangers? No, they're going to have to fire straight at. Okay, they're going to fire into these skirmishers.
All right, that's that long range we talked about. No leader for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 for 5 or 6. Wow.
3 hits, 4 hits.
4 hits. Yeah, I was gonna say. So D-Day 4. Nothing.
5s or 6s. No, he gets away with it.
One more.
That last volley made them keep their heads down, like you said.
Yeah, they're face down in the swamp.
Yeah, wounding the leader makes a difference. All right. This unit here is going to move 2 dice. No, you know what? He's going to move 1 die and try to get into a place where he can shoot at those horses.
All right.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Like 5 inches. All right.
The only thing I gotta check. And this is where I keep getting my Lardy rules screwed up. Do you take a penalty for moving and shooting? No. That's right. No, because you spent a die, you're just going to wind up unloaded. That's it.
Yes, I'm going to wind up unloaded.
All right. Well, those guys have already fired. We know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do they have no shock? Is that right? 10? 10
Nope,
10.
no shock on them.
Wow. That's right. They were way in the back. 8 dudes, range to the horsies. Close.
We're at short range.
Yeah. 8. Any other modifiers? I can't think of any.
I should be 3 or better.
Yeah.
First fire.
Is that 8 for 3 or better? Yeah, agreed.
Two hits.
I tell you. No, this is.
I am. Yeah, okay. They are double shot.
Yeah,
it's on the flank.
That is double shock. But it's 2 dice, and it's 5 shot. It's open, so 3 to 5 shock, 6 kills.
And it's just on the one group here, right?
Yeah, it's only the one in here because there's no way they're within 4 inches. That's 4 shock.
2 shock. So 4 shock. That'll help.
A little bit, for sure. I think that's it. Here we go. Blue flag.
Did I have a third flag? I thought I had a third flag.
Yeah, you move 3 guys. You got this guy. You got this guy.
Oh, that's
and you
right.
got
Yeah,
this guy.
shot. Okay. Yep.
Red flag. Blue 1. Sorry about that, Jeff.
Okay. So I'm gonna first have them activate the group over here because they're separated.
Well, they can't form in here. So it's 2 groups. That's the problem. Are you close?
Yeah, so he's activating the group that's over here.
Yeah. Can he get that far? That's a good question. You could really position him wherever you want, to be honest. Just make sure he's close enough to do it. I'm not gonna. He's got to be within 4 inches to yell at him. Oh no, is he a level 3?
Yeah, he's a 9
Yeah,
inches.
he's a 9-inch. Yeah, so he's fine. He's fine there. All right, so who's he yelling for? These fellers?
Yep.
All right, Heels, what's he telling him to do?
They're gonna do a walk, I believe.
Okay.
No, I'm not
Nice.
actually do a gallop. Or no, I got up, so I can't do it.
Yeah, you can't gallop. You can't gallop in the trees. So. That's 15 inches. His intentions appear murderous.
Then he's gonna activate this group.
12.
And then he's gonna activate his group, and
Obviously, this one he
Good.
loses 4 inches, but unless he wants to, because well, yeah, that's going to be all 3 of his activations.
yeah, but, okay, and then so,
12 minus 4, 8. I see what he had in mind. He had a plan. Very good.
yeah, and that's the end of the calf.
All right. Here they come next. Tiffin. 1 red, 1 blue. Americans, you go first. You have the higher force morale.
Well,
Actually, I believe we're tied.
Are you really?
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
because we
tied.
started with 8.
Oh, you're both at 7? Very good. Die roll, please. 1d6.
6.
Five.
All right. Americans, you're up. You got 1 activation. Who do you want to do?
What you thinking, DD?
We're gonna turn these guys in fire.
You're not
Right
first.
into the-
No, it's the Americans are first.
Oh, American stuff.
Yeah.
All
Well, my
fine.
skirmishers are pretty beat up, so I think it's better if your guys go.
All right. I think I'm still in range, aren't I?
Oh, sure.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
All right. We might as well take the shot.
What's your long range? 24 inches? It
Yeah,
occurs,
24 inches.
Yeah, it
long
occurs to me, Jeff, we should have included this third group. They just get rolled differently because they're at long range.
Yeah.
They're going to, because it's this bowling alley thing, they're going to get hit. And so they get 1 extra level of cover is the consequence. Because they're back here. So, in any event, no leaders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 dice for 4, 5, 6.
There's a few. 1, 2, 3,
9.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
3, 3, 3. How do you want to do it, Jeff?
3. We'll just start left to right.
All right, left. 3 dice. open. So it's 3 to 5 shock, 6 kills. 2 shock.
2 shock. Next unit.
2
Kill
shock
and
a
2 shock.
Kill. Let me haul this guy off.
Did you take him off already? Okay.
I did. I got him. He's off. And then
Last one. But he's actually in cover.
yeah. So 5. So that's 4, 5 shock and 6 kills. So that is still a shock and a kill. No, he gets 1 better cover. So it's just a kill. He gets 1 better because of the range band thing. So he just.
Did you take my kill off yet?
I did not.
Okay, then I'm taking it off.
All right. So let's see what we got. Looks like we got some guys with some extra love here.
Gonna have to withdraw again.
Yep. Let's see. So this is once again like that. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4. So that's 4 inches back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 inches back. They can stay together because these guys got to go back 2. They got to go back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are militia, so they got to go back 6. With dude 1, 2, 3. He's attached, right, Brian?
Mm-hmm.
They've got to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They've got to go back 3 inches this way, facing the same way. Back into the swamp with you.
All right. Now this
These-
goes back 4 inches.
Yeah, these go back 4.
The whole unit, or just
No,
the one?
no, because they're going to
the
go
whole
back
formation?
No, just the group.
Okay.
It's still not going to break the group because you can be within 2 inches. And these guys got to go back 6.
And this goes back 2.
They go back
Huh?
6.
Oh, they go back 6.
Yeah, they're at 13 and they've only got 7 dudes. You're gonna try to keep that formation over here. We're just gonna keep that together. It just makes the most sense. But they've got to go back further. Jeez, what do you do here?
Yeah, they got to go back behind.
Yeah,
there's
they
just
got-
no
well,
way around.
no, actually, they stop. Well, that's right. These aren't formed troops. They go back behind. Yep.
Yeah, they got to go
So
behind.
that does break the formation.
That does break the formation. Yeah.
All right, so this is here.
Two bad things.
Yeah, these guys withdrew, and this formation broke.
Actually, 3 withdrawal. Yeah,
Well, no,
1 broken.
This
3
one,
withdrew.
these 2 count as only 1 because that's a broken formation,
Oh,
which
okay.
is worse. So you've got 1 withdrawal and a broken formation.
All right, let's do the withdrawal first.
That's 1 off your force morale.
Ooh.
And this is a formation broken by fire. Ooh, that's 2.
Yep.
What are you at now? Ooh.
Down to 4.
All right. At 4, I do believe that's where I start taking command cards out of your deck.
Yep.
Pretty sure that on the next turn I got to go in there and fish them out of there. So, all right. So, Mike, I guess you must say that's some good shooting.
About time.
All right, but Jeff, you did have 1 flag to use.
Oh, yep. Yeah, this militia up here.
Very good.
Their only option is to turn and fire now. That
Okay,
those horses are just too damn close.
that'll leave them unloaded.
Come on.
Back him up a little bit. If only so I can stick this in here.
Alright.
All right. Well, I guess that's pretty close range. Yes, they get a first. They are poor shots. Cost them a die.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7. This is their first fire. So 7 for 3 or better.
Four shots. Four hits.
shots. 4 shots. All on these guys. All on them fellers.
Yeah, nice low rolls here. Ah,
Oh, that darn edge! It was a 4, and then it tipped over.
Killing a shock. Any chance there's a leader in there? I don't see one. No. All right, so that's a shock for that feller. And a dead horse. Look at that. Dead one of them fellers. Getting a quick photograph. That's it. That's it. Next turn.
hey Jeff, when you took your one dead militia guy off, where did you put him at?
I put him over. Oh, yeah, he's way over here. Oh, I guess I must have moved him. Yeah, yeah, he was over here. But yeah.
Was he mixed in
there's-
with the American? No.
No, he's over here with the British.
Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, I see him now. Sorry about that.
No. Good
I
question.
missed him.
No one thinks of the horses. All right, so we are on blue 4. Blue 4. Who is that?
You could not do anything, and also was a red flag removed.
Thank you.
He has 0 command points, so nothing can happen.
Okay. That red flag has been removed. Tiffin. Back into the pile we go.
I got close to the end of the chapter.
Yeah. Blue flag. Red flag. Uh-oh. Last thing that happened was shooting. Jeff, 2d6.
Yep.
Three. Fouled barrels. You fire with -1 to hit until you can clean with water. If it is in contact with water, it takes 1 full turn. I would say, and you can get into those swamps if you want. But from now on out, this unit, fouled barrels. There's plenty of it right there. If you can get there.
Yeah.
Those horses will probably let you do it if you ask nicely.
Yeah, they're kind and gentle people.
That's what I
I'm sure.
understand. Notice there are a lot of flags out. So, blue 4 again.
Uh,
Now you could make him do something if you wanted to spend some flags.
Yeah, I'll just use 1 flag so they can activate them.
He's a level 1 lead. And by the way, you can always activate on that 4. You just can't. He doesn't have any abilities, right? You know.
Right, so he can't order his men to go,
exactly,
right?
Yeah. So, but now he can take 1 to have these guys shoot. I'm assuming. So that's
Yeah.
5 plus his 1, 6. That's 6 for 5 or 6.
Can I shoot at these guys behind him, or do I have to engage the...
Now you're supposed to engage greatest threat.
Okay,
Those guys are shooting at you.
okay,
Yeah,
so
they've wounded your officer.
That's also true.
That may not always be a threat, though. That may be a help.
Ha!
Are you saying second
Yes.
lieutenants are expendable?
I'm not saying anything.
Expendable is hardly the word. 2 hits. 2 hits on the South Carolina Rangers, Jeff. They do get a bonus, so it's 4 or 5, 4 or 5 shocks, 6 kills. That's 2
Two
shock. All right. Red flag. Blue flag. He's already spent 1. I should put that off to the side. Huh. Tiffin. Even. I'm fairly certain the Americans go first now, right?
Yeah, they go first.
All right. Americans.
Good, DD.
get
Whatever
to-
you want to do is fine.
Yeah, you should activate first because again, all mine are separated. So
Well, I didn't know if you needed to use all of it to do whatever you needed to do. So if I don't get to do anything, I'm fine.
Yeah, because you've got the French have 2 flags available. French. Look what I did. The Americans have 2 flags available. Look, the French are always blue for. Leave me alone.
You gonna charge those horses into me or what?
I don't think I can, since they're supposed to be mounted to move.
They're well. You can. I see no reason. But the question is how they're going to class in fisticuffs. That's really more the question. I don't have any doubt.
Oh, so they have to dismount to attack?
No, I think you can. Here's the thing. You could. Yeah, they're down here as militia, so they're going to get classed down hard. They're going to come in as non-impact cavalry at the canter, so they're going to roll 7 dice, but they're going to quality level down. So you can do it. The question is, do you want to?
Actually, both sides are militia, right? So they would both. Is that right, Jim?
Are those guys
Yeah.
militia that they're facing?
Yeah, those are militia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, they can charge right in there. Yeah, that would be, if you want to look at it mathematically, which is always fair, you'd be looking at you would be rolling 7 dice for non-impact cavalry at the canter, which is where you're at. So that'd be 7d6. You're not at 50% or less. He would be rolling 66, so it'd be pretty even there. There'd be no quality difference. Do you both have leaders or just one?
None of us
Neither
have
one of
leaders.
us has leaders.
Okay, so that's irrelevant. I am pleased to inform the British that they are weedy coves in this scenario. Are you unloaded, Jeff?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
That's why that smoke is out there.
Yeah, he would definitely take it in the puss. There is no doubt about that.
So yeah, I guess I'll activate them to charge then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have bayonets.
Yeah, this is going to be gross. This is going to be kind of gross. Yeah, I'm confident you can roll enough distance with your +3 to hit them. So there's.
Because I think I only needed 1 itch, and with the 2 dice, that would be.
You're good. So I'm going to get that out of there. So let's again run through those numbers real quick. I think, Jeff, you're pretty much just a straight 66.
Yeah,
that's right,
and I'm
but
a
then-
four or better.
Yeah, but
I'm
you got to
thinking.
take the minuses. You're 66. You're weedy coves, so you're 5d6 per group. So you're 1d6 per group, so that's 5d6. Then you're meeting the attack unloaded. You're 3d6. You have no bet. You have 1d6.
Yeah, but I'm still a 4, 5, or 6, right?
Oh yeah, that's the way.
And then it's also at a minus for 2 points of shock.
Oh, do you have 2 points of shock, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're rolling 1 die.
I don't know how I got 2 points of shock on me, though.
When my skirmishers came out, they fired on you first.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're rolling 1 die. That's still just 1 die, because you always get 1 die in fisticuffs. So here's the deal, Jeff. A 5 is 1 kill. A 6 is a kill and a shock.
Nothing.
He responds with, I think you actually get more than that. Did you run through those, D-Day?
The only thing I was like, because I know I don't have bandits, but again, I'm on the cab, which is.
Which is, okay, so maybe that is just it. Yeah. All right. Yep, that's it. Okay, so how many did you get? Again, 5 kills, 6 shocks and kills.
He had 2 6s and a 5 and a 4.
Okay,
Two threes
so
and
the
a 2.
5 is a kill, So he had a 5. That's a kill. A 6, and each of those 6s is a kill. So I count 3 kills, right?
Yeah.
And then 2
kills
points.
and 2
3
shock.
kills and 2 shock. Yep. So we have to handle that. And you got, okay, good. You guys handled it. You're the best. Thank you. And then you were defeated by. There was 3. So there were 3. You're defeated by 3. Thrown back 12 inches, facing away from the enemy. 3 shock to all losing groups. So that with 7, yeah. So there you go.
That's 6. I think.
12
doesn't
inches this way.
But you're close to the.
Yeah, it actually gets me to where I want to be.
It does. It does. I think that's part of the point of the scenario is that despite the fact
Oh,
what's this? That
no, my bad. It's
oh, it's no worries.
He was trying to move the smoke up with them.
Oh, got it. Yeah, because he's still unloaded. That has to stay with him.
Yep.
That is, of course, a bad thing happening. Oh no, you're not broken. You are not broken. Nope.
But I had to withdraw.
Yeah, that's true. You were forced to withdraw.
And it's forced by melee, so I.
It doesn't. It's group obliged to withdraw. You were not broken. That's the thing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nope, they don't care.
No, they don't care. Well,
Nobody
you know,
cares.
they care plenty because they got their face punched up. You know, but you know they don't
Yeah.
like where they're at. Believe me, you. But they're still not ready to do the whole bugger off thing yet. It's,
Was that 1 flag or 2 flags used?
that's one. That's just the 1 flag. So now, but it is now
Yeah,
Jeff's
that's just
turn
cool.
because you take turns.
Oh, yep.
Okay, can I order this unit then?
Sure. Yeah.
So to load and fire.
Load and fire. How many shots are they gonna get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 3. Yeah, they get 3 shots. Yep.
And it's still close range.
Yeah. That's 3 shots for 4, 5, 6.
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Oh, they're poor shots. So 2 shots for 4, 5, 6.
Oh, there's 1. That's a 6.
All right.
And a 2. So
So 1 hit.
1 hit.
That's in the open, so that's a shock.
And shock to him.
And now, D-Day or Mike, you've got another flag.
All right. If you want to do something with your cavalry, go ahead, I guess. Otherwise, I can take a shot.
yeah. Go ahead and take a shot.
Or do you want me to take? Yeah, they're still in range, aren't they, Jim? Yeah,
Yep.
24 inches is what you
That's-
said, right?
Well, it's 24 inches,
Yeah,
but now
okay.
you're at long. Now this whole thing is at long range.
Right.
So it's 6s or better.
Yeah. I guess the one thing I'm trying to figure out is, can I move them forward? Well, I can't move and shoot though at the same
Sure you
time.
can.
I?
Yeah, well, first of all, you got to get control of them.
That's right. And then, so because we're
Which
using a
doesn't cost
flag,
you
I
anything.
can't do that.
But we're working on a flag instead.
Oh, that's
so
right.
Right.
that's
That's what I
right.
was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Right. That's,
So-
All they
that's
can
what
do
I
is
was saying,
shoot.
Yeah,
Jeff.
you might as if you're
Right.
going to do it. That's absolutely right. So you might as well
Yep.
take the
So-
shot, Mike.
Yep. Yep.
So
We'll
it's
take the
1,
shot.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 minus 2, 15 for 6s.
One.
It's up. These guys are in cover, so these guys are. It's really up to you. It's going to be up to. Well, most of the unit is in cover, so it's up to you, Jeff. Where do you want it?
Well, if I can take it on these loyalists that are in the cover, I'll take it.
That's where it's going to be.
And it's a kill
I
anyhow.
I tell you, man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's amazing.
And actually, at this point, it's preferable to than taking the shock. So
Yes. Yes, because death alone does not cause withdrawals. That's the funny part. Unless, of course, you get below the route number, but that's a different issue. Although you're getting close to that, too. All right.
yeah, I'm getting really close.
And that leaves you, Jeff, with one last action on a flag.
These guys are going to shoot at the horse that just lead us out in the open there.
Pretty much got to shoot these guys.
Have to? Okay.
I don't see
right,
how you're
well,
shooting. I don't see how you're shooting past those. There's a target prep.
Well, these guys are out on the road, clearly begging to be shot at. So I thought maybe
the guys that are right near you.
these guys are kind of in the trees, lurking.
There's. Are you accusing them of lurking?
Yes, I am. I'm accusing D-Day of lurking in the trees.
Honestly, I'm gonna say I don't think he's lurking. I don't. I think he has made very, very clear what is going on here.
His intentions. Huh?
Yeah. I don't. I will accuse him of many things, but that is not one of them. Let me just take a real.
Okay. Well, if these guys are in the open, I'll take them. I'd still like to take the other
unit.
Just
making sure.
Because these guys are at close range anyhow, so.
Yeah, it's in who can fire. Yeah. Some yes. I always leeway. Yeah.
I just believe it's no longer inflated though, because it's partially in front of me.
No. I yeah. It's
So
not an enfilade.
So who do you want to shoot at?
We'll shoot it at these guys right here.
I'm actually okay with you shooting down there if that's what you want to do because they're not coming at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's. They're in the open. I'd prefer to do that. I know it's going to take 6s instead, but.
Yep. Well, that's pretty straightforward because you got no shock on you. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4, 5, 6,
8 dice at
8 for 6.
Needing 6s.
You know. Two.
And 2 6s. I'll take that.
Nothing.
And
That's
they're in open a 3.
That's a shock. That is a shock. Yeah.
And that is enfilade. So wouldn't that be?
No, it's.
Because it's long range.
Yeah. Right. No, you're not enfilade. You're ahead of this line. This is the line. You're ahead of it.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
So.
All right.
That's
Pick
it.
'em up.
Jim, while you're cleaning up, somebody in the chat had a question about this unit right here.
Question.
Since their shock is more than their units, do they have to take another check for morale?
They took a check. No, they don't. They took that at the time that's when they were forced to withdraw.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Okay, and that's what I thought. I just wanted
Yeah.
you to,
No, that's a good question.
to state it out
It has
loud.
to be double for him to be broken.
Yeah. Then he buggers off. All right.
Yeah, we're out.
Blue flag. Tiffin. Ah. One American action. Tiffin has been coming out like crazy.
I guess our two choices are either your cavalry charging or my guy shooting again.
DD appears lost in thought.
Oh, my bad. Forgot to push the button to talk.
There you go.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I think it's better for you to get it because I think I'll probably just start dismounting.
And that's fine. So I think I had 15 last time.
Yeah. We'll run it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4,
go ahead.
5,
I just wanted
6,
to make a
7,
double
8,
check.
9, 10, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 15. You're right on, Mike. 17 for 6. Or 15 for 6.
1,
3.
2, 3.
1, 1, 1. Which way do you want to go, Jeff? Left, right?
Down the line like normal.
Oh, boy.
6 is a kill.
Can't be a leader.
All right. Yep. All right. So you already pulled him off. Thank
He's
you.
off. Yep.
Next unit behind him, and that's a kill.
Mercy sakes.
And the militia, and that's a shock.
No, it's not. He is undercover.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No, one thing is though is this group now the shock doubles them.
Oh, yeah, it
Yeah.
does. So
Yeah, they're
that's
going to
a
route.
That's a route, and the leader goes with them. And so you're going to roll 2d6. Missed that bit. Thank you. And you are going to... That's the... Where's that? Where's that uncontrolled thing? No. There it is. Where's my... Where's the route distance? Boo. How can that not... You know who would have this on there? Haz would have this on his cards. I bet he would. I think it's... I don't want to think. There, no?
I thought I saw something about routing on one of these cards.
All right, everybody keep looking. I'm just going to find it in the rules, like old school.
Yeah, I don't have my rules up today.
There it is. Yep. It's that number plus 6 inches away.
So 12 inches. Okay.
Do they lose any more morale because of that?
Yep. He's got a check.
Oh, that's right. Oh, look, D-Day, more targets for you.
Yep.
All right. Let's see if those targets are interested in standing around. That is a unit breaking. So a group breaking. So 1d6, Jeff. 1 to 4 is
Hang on
1.5
here.
or 6.
I still got to go back some, so
Oh,
hang
okay.
on.
Okay.
One d6.
Mm-hmm. All right. That's another point.
3.
Cost you another flag out of the bag. All right, that was it. Red flag. Blue 4.
Sadly can't do anything.
Still sitting there. Smoke them if you got them. Blue flag. Red flag. 3 flags. Last thing to happen was...
My guy's
Fire.
That's
Fire.
2 flags because the 4 was drawn after the red flag.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I knew something was wrong. I just felt... It felt weird. Thank you.
Hey.
Red 4.
Wait a minute, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Never mind. Did you take another red flag out?
Nope. I sure didn't. Let me... I gotta go back. Now I gotta go back.
Well, there should be one more in the bag, though, right?
There should be, but, well, I've screwed a little bit with the odds, but that's okay. You now know there are no more red flags. Hey, check it out.
I mean, I'm good with that.
Don't anybody dare touch it. Look what I did. Yeah, baby, on its edge.
Maybe this is the turning point for the British.
This is it, or not.
Have you seen my morale?
There we go.
Yeah,
we got red 4. Red 4.
Yep. He's going to fire at those skirmishers in the woods.
You're just not letting
Or in
this
the
go, are
marsh.
you? You are just not letting this go.
No.
It's at this point you're spitting at him from hell's heart for hate's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, minus 1, 6, 6, 4, 5, or 6. One
hit.
Need a 6, 5, or 6. Nope. Shot is grazed the leader before, but not them. All right, here we go. Next, blue 2.
Is he in range to remove shock?
He has to remove shock. You must be attached.
Oh, okay.
think you can move and attach him though, right?
Yeah, but then he's out of actions. I can't believe
Okay.
it.
Yeah, he's only get one action.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, but I'll move him to attach though.
All right. Can't believe you can't. No, he gets. Yeah, there you go. He's fine. He's coming up at a canter. Galoof, galoof. All right, there he is. Get ready to do just things. There it is. Blue 1.
So time to order the grand dismount.
All right. I happen to have troops for that. I'm going to save myself the hassle. There's only one dead guy here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to do this one group at a time so I keep it clean. Seems much less dramatic now. And here come the other two. Whoa, how did you grab them? That was cool.
I think he crossed past when I was selecting the horses.
Cool. Alright, so move, I'm just deleting the horses. I just don't want to delete any leaders. Because I somehow have a funny hunch we're not going to re-dismount. Or remount, I should say. There you go. And the last group, I want to protect the leader. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All set. All right, they are dismounted. That is their activation. Next. Red 3.
I believe that's my militia.
That's red. Red 3.
Oh,
Red.
oh, I'm sorry, red.
These guys, is he a 2? Yeah, he's going to take off 1 shock,
Mm-hmm.
and then give an order, and they're going to go back 2 dice. And they're going to angle back so that they
Well, you
get
can't.
out of
You
the
have
marsh.
to. You have to go in the direction you're facing.
Oh, okay.
So.
So they'll have to turn around. Oh, and that's yeah. Turning is 1 full move.
Well, no,
isn't it?
you can turn freely at the start, right? You
Oh,
can turn
okay.
freely at the start of your move.
All right.
So
They're going to turn and
2d6.
2d6 here. And inches.
So off this way.
Well, kind of. Yeah. We'll leave them in the marsh. Yeah.
They don't seem to like to play with me anymore.
You did enough damage, and now it's my turn to add even more.
Yeah, I wonder why did you dismount? You did a significant damage to me by charging with your cavalry.
Real punch.
I was
But
just
now he can
curious
shoot.
why you.
Now he's going to shoot you.
And
pieces.
you also could have jumped over here and grabbed this marker.
Right. Then that would have
with
been
your
another.
cavalry.
That would have been another morale hit.
Yeah, I forgot I could grab it. That's
Yeah.
All right. So that was red 3. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Red 2.
Yes, he is going to remove shock.
Okay.
Remove shock on this unit.
Just looking for something here. Do. Okay. Got him? You good?
Yeah.
All right. Shock removed. Blue flag. That leaves 2 blue flags out. Tiffin. Tied for the number of flags. America plays.
believe they can be activated as skirmishers because they.
Well, do you want to do that? Because those guys are in range of my muskets also. I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You haven't activated yet.
I guess.
Remember
I
though,
have
remember
to,
though, Mike.
shoot
These
at the
guys are
6 of
formation.
Right. Right.
They're
Yeah,
hitting this group only.
you're right. The other thing though is, can his dismounted regiments now shoot?
No, they dismounted.
Yeah, I
this
can't
time.
activate them.
Yeah, they
Can't do that.
activated.
Okay, so either one, the skirmishers or my guys. Or both, actually, right? Because we got 2 flags.
Yeah, but I think you should go first.
We'll shoot. Shooty shoot.
All right, long range. What are we down to? Same number, 15? Yeah, you didn't lose anybody. 15 for 6.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
1, 2, 3,
Is-
4,
is
5,
that
6,
8?
7. 7.
7.
I gotta check. Oh, is he in range?
Is he far
No.
enough into the swamp though?
Oh, that's true. That's true. You can't see him. All right, that's a good point. Thanks, Mike. So anyway,
How far into the swamp is it? Is it 4
6 inches. 6 inches.
6. Yeah, he's too far into the
Yeah,
swamp.
4 inches for trees, but this is treated as orchard, which is 6.
Oh.
Dude. All right, that's 2 kills, right? Now
2 kills and
you got a couple
3,
you got a couple situations going on here. I want to be fair.
There's
Did you?
4.
Yeah, that's right. You did attach Parsons over here, so they're both here. That's 2 kills. So you do have to roll for a leader hit. 2d6 or 1d6. Sorry, 1d6. Okay, they're
4.
fine, but that's 2 kills. And how much shock?
Yep. 4. That unit's gonna.
That's a route.
Yeah.
2d6. Fifteen
9
inches.
plus 6.
15 inches that way. There you go. 1d6 to check for a route on a bad things happen.
Four.
For 1 point down. Another flag. We down to 2. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Okay. All right. So we had that was right. That was Mike shooting. So now it is Jeff. Your turn. You have a flag you can activate. You can use.
All right, we're gonna take this unit here
Mhm.
and move them 2 dice.
2d6.
See if we can get something going.
Mm-hmm. So decent. Solidly average. All right.
Oh. Hang on here. Yeah. There we
All right. That allows you to pick that up.
Yep.
And get rid of that.
Oh, and did we do the force morale roll?
Yes. He lost one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Now
Back to the Americans.
Yep. Americans' turn.
So the skirmishers are on to the.
Mm-hmm. 5.
So
for
5, I believe.
5 for 5 or 6. Two. That is a shock. And the last one for the British.
The
Oh, and actually, these guys over here are facing this way.
yeah, and
They're
Um,
routing. They're routing.
but they can't shoot.
Correct.
All these are routed. No, these guys are not routed, but they activated already.
Yeah, not these
so.
guys.
All right. Let's fire this this unit here,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll fire it at this long range, and the guys out in the wood, out in the open there.
8 for 6.
8 for 6s.
One.
Got a hit.
Determined to rattle the Kingstree, boys.
So that was a single hit.
Single hit.
Yep.
Nope.
And of course, nothing.
That's it.
All right.
Did you remove a flag, Jim?
Thank you. There is now one
Yeah,
British.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah,
one
knocked
flag.
it over.
Knocked it over. Very sad. Blue 3.
Oh. Hi, guys. Now,
Well, since there's nothing to
have-
shoot.
yeah, I'm going to have to move before I can shoot again, so...
So he's
Well,
got
I
to
can
get.
take off.
He's got it. Well, he's got to get them under. Well, yeah, he can take off the shock. Yes.
Well, I believe since there's no one to shoot, he loses the uncontrolled marker.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The guys that were there. That's right. They are not uncontrolled because there's nobody to shoot at. They don't go. Is that right though? Because I remember once this argument about do I wind up firing into space?
I believe I've not because I've never actually had to use this rule, but I remember it like that.
No, that could absolutely be right. I don't.
Hasn't responded yet.
Formations firing controlled volleys can stop firing at any time. Formations firing in an uncontrolled manner are less easy to bring under control. They will test when their leaders want them to stop firing and do something different.
Has says you stay uncontrolled.
Yep. There's no such. I wonder if that isn't a clarification because it's not that way in the rules. So he does have to get them back under control.
Okay.
So can he do it?
Okay.
So
I can take off a shock, though, right? No matter
yeah,
what.
you're gonna want to roll for this first, no matter what. So those are what are they graded as?
Militia.
Let's-
I think.
Oh, that's militia. That sucks. You need a 5 or a 6 to get them.
1d6 for
Yep.
each one, or
No, it's a formation.
1?
Nah, they're shooting. So you've got 3. You can take down two shock off them. Do it that
Got
way.
it.
Got it.
Yep.
Tried to tell them stop doing it, and they don't want to. Tiffin. Blue flag. Red 3.
There it is. Okay. All right. Let's see. He's a 2, so we're going to reduce by 1. Oh no, he's routing. What? How do we? He's
Yeah.
routing. So what? What
Well,
do?
no, routing units, pretty much. Yeah, the one thing you should remember, if a leader is attached to a group which breaks due to shock, you can detach at a subsequent activation. If you are still attached to this broken group when the chapter ends, he will leave the table. I believe This is okay. Yeah, all you can do to them is attempt to route basically what you're trying to do is you got to now get their shock off them.
Yep. So I reduce it by shock by 1, and then they keep moving, right?
No, they do not keep moving. They sit.
Okay, so
You know, you are
Okay.
going to be.
Oh.
Those guys are. My understanding is. Yeah, I know about that. Twice as much. It is broken.
yeah, I would assume that
They
they
grow,
keep
right?
moving.
They can. They are facing away. If a broken group suffers further shock or men lost, their withdrawal is repeated, even if it is in the same turn. Yeah. So you can activate them to move. Obviously, they're
Okay.
Mhm.
All right, we're gonna go 2 dice.
Okay.
4 inches, but I'll take it.
Yeah.
The only thing we can get done is what we'll get done.
That makes a certain amount of sense narratively too.
Come on, there we go.
So it has routed units. They can do everything a regular unit can. I don't think they can enter into fisticuffs. Or do they just move? That's an interesting question. I don't know as it's ever occurred to me. Because usually units that are routed wind up in a corner somewhere. But these guys are moving laterally. What they're doing makes sense to me. They're attempting to leave, and these guys are going to attempt to shoot them to pieces. You know, these are all logical things. Red 1. He's got to be in there, yeah.
Well, gee, this guy's going to reduce it by 2, and he's going to roll 2 dice to go,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll turn him around here in a second. And they're going 8 inches.
Has, I'm picturing you looking furiously in my mind.
I was about to say that's what he's doing. I didn't know if you saw it.
I did. That cracks me up that's what he's doing. Because that creates a mental image, and I'm pleased to have. So you got your 8 inches in, Jeff?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Next chip, here it comes. Blue 3. Ooh, that's you, Mike. You want to try again?
Yes, sir.
5 or 6? Nah.
Again.
But that does
But I
allow
can
you to
take
take
both
all their
shocks
shock off. Those guys are, and it was pointed out in the chat, and I do remember Rich saying this. If anybody were to drift in front of that bowling alley of fire, they shoot at them too. Tiffin, 1 blue flag.
Okay, I think
I was gonna say, yeah, shoot those guys.
blue would be better to shoot these ones, right? Or should it shoot us?
Yeah, shoot the smallest because
you're gonna get enfilade. Are you?
and
Yeah.
you have a potential of eliminating them.
You're gonna get enfilade over here.
Yeah, so then firing at them.
All right. That's what's the range? Short or close, we would say. They are militia, but they're not poor shots. Interestingly enough, they do get first fire. They've not fired today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Nope.
6, 7, 8, 9. This is on a flag, so that pincher can't join them. So
Oh, I'm also going to present them. Because if they get controlled volley for the first.
if you want to present, you have to get. You're going to give up the. They come in loaded, so you can present and fire. So they would wind up unloaded. That cool?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right. So they actually do get to present and fire. Groovy. So it's a controlled volley. That we said was 9.
Should be a 2 or better.
Nice one, I would think. Yeah, that's close range. 4, 3, 2. Yeah, anything but a 1.
Wow.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 4.
4 hits. That's
4. You're gonna get some cover because you're still at the edge of the swamp. I say. So 4 hits on these lads. So 4 or 5 shock, 6 kills, and this is double shock. 4 shock.
2 hit or 2 shock, so 4 shock. Not bad.
15. Yeah, this is what you don't like, Jeff, because it's gonna shove you this way.
Yep.
15 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doy. There.
I believe they're forced to face the water.
No, actually, they're retiring. They're not. Oh no, that's right. They're routing. They do have to face it. That's right. This is a route. This is a route. So yeah, they're forced to face the water. And now we take another morale check for that.
1 die.
1 die.
6.
That's
That's
2.
the game.
That's game.
That's game.
That is game.
Good shooting there.
You know,
Tex.
Jeff.
Or
I'm gonna say
Illinois.
you did far better than I think I had any hope you would do.
Yeah, I'm pleased with the result.
I think I think the Americans got. I'm trying to figure out what the British strategy is. It's got to be to run into the swamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be. And hope that the Americans don't get any early activations.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that the Americans did not get their cavalry on for a long time.
Right. You got a huge,
Was a
caught a huge break. I tend to agree with Jeff though. I think that cavalry should be used to run the Americans to ground, to the British to ground.
yeah, and especially now with these beat up units, hitting them would have just torqued them.
I was trying to think.
So-
Notionally speaking, the Americans can start. I mean, or the British can start if they're really, really lucky. Here.
Big reason why I dismounted those, because they're linemen. They're supposed to shoot.
Yeah, no. And obviously the shooting worked. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, I'm so obsessed with trying to figure out what the British are supposed to do that I kind of want to do this one again sometime, just to try. This is the kind of thing where maybe you want to switch sides or do anything like that to try to figure out. Because I don't think it's a bad scenario. I don't. I think it's one that you're like,
And
how do I solve this puzzle?
And one of the rules in Sharps practice that now that we've played enough, the first person that can get in position and fire, rules the day. And these
Yes.
guys right here, they're the one that set this game.
Yep. Because all this shock, on
Yeah, all of
these
this back
guys.
here. Yeah. There was no way of overcoming it because the cavalry coming on as late as they did really did not have that big an impact. Had they come on earlier, and again, I wouldn't dismount them. You've got enough shooters that charging over top of these guys is.
I wonder, and I'm going to ask this of the author, who I've had a nice couple chats with, if the intention is that 12-inch rule for deployment isn't supposed to apply. That you're not supposed to be able to deploy within 12 inches of this, that the Americans aren't allowed to deploy with it. But you know what? That he could have done that because you were back right about here, right, Jeff?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, my first shot was just under 4 inches.
Oh, was it?
Jeff was So
Yeah,
Jeff was
that actually might make
maybe
it.
right
I
about
wonder if
here.
that's the rule that doesn't supersede, that you still have to be 12 inches back from anybody when you deploy. So that the idea is the
And-
Americans are coming out of the swamps.
that maybe I should have been.
Yeah.
Up
But
here.
that's my problem with it, is that, but see, that's my problem. You've got to be, those guys here, they can only be 6 inches out.
Right. I guess the other way to look at it, though, is these guys are pursuing and chasing up the road
Yeah.
these British who are sick, not doing well, moving slower than normal.
But I will say,
know.
I will say this. If the Americans get so much as one unit off the board before the game ends, it's a draw.
You mean the British?
If the British get one unit off before the game ends, it's a draw. The Americans have to stop all the British, right?
So that might have been D-Day where the dismounting this unit could have been an issue because you wanted to get them up here, A, get that marker, and B, block kind of.
Yeah, big thing was
Yeah.
blocking force. Yeah, that's all right though.
Yeah, the big thing for the cavalry is they need to get up there and grab that marker. Or not the British, for the Americans. And yeah, that's what this unit was. I knew that's why this unit, all it did was move as much as I did have to turn and fire at one point. But yeah, the whole idea, they were far enough up that I was just going to keep moving them.
Rolled a 4 with 17 points of shock, -3 inches. That is true, except that you don't take that penalty. And that's one of the interesting parts of this scenario. You don't take that penalty if you are moving directly away from the enemy. And as far as I'm concerned, any British troops that are trying to leave the board are trying to run away from the enemy.
Yeah, because that was the whole goal with the Cav, was to get there and take the landing.
Yeah,
Or the crossing.
No, I think you had a great scenario or strategy, dude. I think it worked well. I agree completely with Jeff that when OJ came on here and just loaded a shotgun into the back
Yeah.
of these British troops,
It hurt him some, but Jeff rolled off a good bit of that too. At the
I
same
don't
time.
know. I mean, these guys are carrying around. I mean, there's a reason these guys got 15, 10, 15 shock. I mean, that's a lot. It's a lot.
Well, but it was
yeah,
some
the-
subsequent- I think the first roll that I had wasn't as spectacular, but it was my follow-on ones that really started doing the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, very quickly I had 10 shock on me, and
And that's
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Even
Yeah.
without
maybe
the
you are right.
movement penalty, that's rough. Still, I like the scenario. I love the system, so I'm not going to complain. It's I don't know if you guys would agree, but this is certainly something I would play again. I think it's a good scenario, and
well, and I love this kind of scenario where, it's there's a bunch of things going on, and especially for the British, it's a really cool thing of I'm trying to figure out, well, how do I move here? What do I do here? In my opinion, I was about as successful as I could have gotten.
No, I think you did great. I really do. I loved, and once again, one of the many reasons I love Sharp Practice is there were little stories that evolved over the whole of it. And of course, there's always the great story of these skirmishers that were just not interested that there was a war on. They're just going to shoot at each other.
Yeah, there was a personal grudge there.
Yeah, ever since the lobster backs put a bullet in Elijah Tupper, there was deep resentment. So that's great stuff. So thank you so much. This one, 3 hours. That's all right, a little under, and great to see everybody. Seeing if anybody's got anything. Richard Schwab, first one you caught live. Well, thanks for coming by. I missed you. I didn't see you. Thanks, David. And Has did conclude there's really no restrictions on moving or injunctions on broken troops moving, but you just got to remember to pay the shock penalty if you're not moving away from the enemy, and we certainly did that. So well done, everybody. Well, D-Day, thanks for coming by. I'd love to have you. That was awesome. Pay attention, please, to the forums for those who are signing up, because I have a funny hunch that we're going to start some trouble on Saturday night. Unfortunately, the crazy part is because of the way the scenarios work. If indeed, hint, we start with Blucher, hint, for Project Quatre Bras, I only need 4 players. So it's a small bunch, and so we're gonna, because that actually is a very small scenario. Volley and Bayonet is a small scenario. My goal, certainly with a number of these, is going to be to play them from both sides, because I really want to give them a fair evaluation, and especially since some of them are going to play very, very quickly. But we will be back on now, and finally at 10 o'clock Central Time on Saturday, I'm going to be teaching some students from Georgetown University how to play Blucher. So I'm going to put that up in the stream, and you're more than welcome. It's from the Georgetown University Wargaming Society. So I'm looking forward to that. So 10 o'clock Saturday, 6 o'clock Saturday evening, lots of stuff. And of course, back Wednesday for both the 1809 campaign and the Blucher Project. Thank you, D-Day. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Jeff. You guys are the best. Thanks to the group. And to everybody watching, please